Hello, I am coming to you from my disheveled yarn corner that reflects my disheveled life right now. You can't see all the disheveledness, but I'm surrounded by yarn. I forgot to introduce myself. If you're new here, I'm Shannon. This is Case and Crochet. I own a small crochet business and talk about all things crochet, but also the realities of being a mom of 2 kids and working in addition to having this small business, which I love. But it's been a hectic week so far. I just had a market this past Sunday. It's Tuesday. My husband is essentially out on a work trip until Thursday. He is coming back tonight, leaves again tomorrow morning, comes back, leaves again Thursday, and comes back really late at night. So he's essentially gone until Thursday. Luckily, my mom is here helping me. She's running some errands right now for me while my kids are at school. I am taking a quick break from work because I have yet to take any sort of break today to film this for you guys. So my next market isn't for 3 weeks, and this week is focused on a handful of things. The first of which is custom orders. I have 3 custom orders I would like to get done this week. Well, 2 I definitely want to get done this week. 1 I might save for next week for my sanity. The first I showed you the starting process for was I'm making Arrow the Bear from Oak and Ave for a custom order. She actually has on the Finn the Fisher Fox outfit right now. The custom order ordered both the Arrow the Bear outfit and the Finn the Fisher Fox outfit. And if you're not familiar with this pattern, I'll put a picture of the full pattern pack up here for you guys. It has 4 different animals in it, all with different costumes, and they're interchangeable. I bought Arrow the Bear and Finn the Fisher Fox, but there's also a bunny and a raccoon with a superhero outfit, and I forget what the other outfit is. Hopefully you can tell from this picture. So right now he is wearing, or she, is for a girl, so the request was for outfits in pinks and purples, is wearing Finn the Fisher Fox's outfit. So she has a fishing hat, a fishing vest, her fishing purse, and of course, her little fish that goes in her purse. So I finished that outfit, and I'm almost done. Let's get her dressed into her arrow airplane outfit. I almost finished the other outfit, but very sadly, when I was working on the fish last night, my 3.5 millimeter Furls crochet hook snapped. So RIP Furls crochet hook. I'm going to pick up my second favorite hook, which is the Prim hooks, today, because I need the goggles for the aviator outfit are made in worsted weight yarn, and I need that. So I'm almost done with the Arrow outfit. I just have to make the goggles that go on the hat. Sorry, I'm still getting her dressed up. This is the Arrow outfit. So she has a little pilot's hat, scarf, and wings that are like a backpack, and then she will have these little goggles that go up here that can be pulled down over her eyes. So that is the first custom order, almost done. It's a very fun pattern. The bear is really easy, and like the outfits are really easy. The directions are really well written. I had a lot of fun putting the wings together, but it does take time because there are lots of pieces, especially if you're doing multiple outfits. But I highly recommend it. It's such a fun gift because it can just be the bear or it can be the outfits. And if the child's not old enough, when the child gets older, they can dress her up. I also finished a pattern test for the Cozy Stitch. I tested her new mini Chubby Buddy Scarecrow. He's very cute. I love his hair. So I don't know what else there is to say. He's adorable. I love her little Chubby Buddies. They're so quick and easy to make. He has these little overalls on. By the time I post this video, the pattern will be released, I believe, so it'll be linked in the description, as will all of these patterns. So I am going to finish his aviator goggles tonight, and then I need to finish up I have 2 pattern tests for Christina at CC Handmade Hugs. The next little guys in her Teeny Boo Crew, or not Teeny Boo Crew. Teeny Boo Crew is her Halloween outfits that fit on her teeny animals. It is for her Halloween Babies collection. So I've made all of them so far between pattern tests and buying them. I absolutely love them. They are so unique, so cute. Her patterns are the most fun, I think, because she just includes like little fun facts along the way and jokes and little quips and just totally her personality. So I'm going to be finishing up one of those tonight and starting on the other. And then I'll get on to the other custom order I need to finish this week. So I will try to check in with you as much as I can throughout the week, show you my makes, talk to you about the patterns, and I hope you enjoy coming along the way. If you haven't already, grab yourself a beverage, stay hydrated, grab your project that you're working on, and join me for a week in crochet. And if you haven't already, make sure you like this video and subscribe. I'm on my way to 600 subscribers, and I think my goal is going to be to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you'll help me with that, I would appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. I love when you guys comment so I can chat with you down there. And yeah, talk to you in like a second for you. You'll see what I get finished. Okay, I'm back and joining you from my messy yarn corner. You should be grateful that you can't see the mess I'm sitting amongst, but anyways, today is Thursday. I didn't film yesterday because I was like going back and forth between the 2 patterns I was testing, and I didn't want to come on here and show you like 2 partially finished things, but I am done now. So I was testing for Christina at CC Handmade Hugs, her 2 latest Halloween baby editions. I've tested a couple of the patterns already in the series, and I've also bought one of the patterns that I didn't test, which was Gasp the Ghost. How can you not buy that pattern? She's so cute. I'm going to put a picture of her right here. But I tested the 2 that are releasing, I believe, tomorrow. So when I post this video on Saturday, I'll have the links down in the description. But the first is Bellatrix the Bat. So the pattern comes with this amazing bow, which I love and like will totally be using on some of my other makes. I just think it's so cute. I love how the ruffles on the bow are like the little ruffles at the bottom of her wings. It is very bat-like for a bow. It does come off, so if you want Bellatrix to be a boy bat, Bellatrix can be a boy bat. One thing I love both about this pattern and the next one I'm going to show you is the ear construction. The way that Christina did it is incredible, and they come out so perfect. They're so cute, and I think the bat wings are adorable. These patterns also are so unique with their face shape and cheeks. I think they're so cute. I'm obsessed, obviously. So just to talk a little bit about the construction, you sew the head onto the body. So the body is all crocheted in, the arms and the legs are all crocheted together, and the body is one piece, and you sew the head onto the body. The muzzle is crocheted in. The ears are sewed on, and the bat wings are sewed on. So I would say it's medium sew. I'm not someone that hates sewing. Like, I really don't mind doing it. I don't like when there's like a zillion pieces to sew on, but truly this isn't bad. I made her in the burnout blanket mystical in Cinder. I think it's called Cinder. And then this is a burnout blanket variegated yarn. I don't remember the name of it, but so that's Bellatrix and her beautiful bow. And then this is Allie the cat. She is so cute. So you'll notice like the Halloween babies, they have like the same body type and head type, but then they all have their own unique elements. I love Allie the cat. So she comes with the pattern to make a witch hat for her. But just alone, she's such a cute cat pattern. Like, you don't have to make her a Halloween cat. She's just a cute cat and a cute cat. And then again, the ear construction is just amazing. Like when I was working on it, I was like, what's going on here? It wasn't hard or anything. I've just never done it like that before. It's truly incredible. And they come out so cute. She has a cute little tail. So this one is very similar. The tail is crocheted into the round. So the only sewing on this one is the head to the body and then the ears to the head. The muzzle is crocheted into the round, the arms, the legs, and the tail. But I think she's so cute. I use the Burnout Mystical in the orange one. I forget what it's called. It's not earthenware. That's the red one, but whatever it is. And then this is a burnout blanket, purple. I forget what it's called. But this is another cute, like, I love how the accessories can be like used on other makes if you wanted to. You know, for this one, you would just have to like change the ear holes if your animal has ears on the top of their head or whatnot. But it's so cute. It's like such a big floppy witch's hat too. And I love the ripple effect that it gets from the stitches. So those are the two new Halloween babies. Oh, Bellatrix doesn't have her bow on. We got to make her look super fab. Hold on. Let's get Bellatrix's bow on. Okay. There we go. And I gave Bellatrix these pink eyes. I was going to do green eye accents on Allie, but my green was upstairs and I was downstairs and I was in my, like, if you watch Safari Stitches, I was in my yarn goblin pit on the couch and I didn't feel like getting up. So anyways, these guys are newly released. They will be linked down below. I highly recommend any of the Halloween baby patterns. They're just wonderful. Christina's patterns are also just so fun. They are so well written and put together, and she has like little like fun facts like about Halloween cats throughout and jokes, and they're just fun to do. So, and then what I'm working on now, so I will show you the half finished item for this, but I am working on a custom order for, can you tell what it is? It's going to be a red panda. This is Jenny Loop-de-Doo's pattern. I obviously just need to do the head. I finished the body, but this is for a custom order. So I will finish this tonight. And then I have one more custom order to do and another pattern test, which I should be able to share about in this video and maybe in my next clip. It was the super secret pre-test that I mentioned in my previous video that I was helping one of my friends with. So I'm excited to do that. And then I do have a list of market prep to catch up with, but that will probably be my next video, is focusing on that. That's why I want to get all my customs out of the way so then I can refocus on market stuff. So that's all I have for you guys right now. I will check in and hopefully have a finished red panda to show you guys later. Okay, it's still me, but I got a little haircut. I like to cut my hair short leading into like the fall and winter because that's when my hair behaves the best. So I got like, I don't know, 2 inches or so cut off yesterday, but it's still me. Also, I can't find one of the pieces to plug my mic into my phone, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I wanted to give a quick update on my makes for this week. So I finished my next custom order, which you saw the body of yesterday, but he's finished. This is a red panda from Jenny Loopy-Doo. I don't know why his nose looks crooked. Doesn't look, maybe it's just the angle. Anyways, it doesn't look crooked to me. I don't understand how that happens. This is such a cute pattern. The way that she does the feet, I must admit, always is a struggle for me. I don't want to give it away because it's like a different technique. I haven't done it on any other pattern, but it gives him these little cute round feet that red panda have. But I'm not gonna lie, it's always hard for me. You're crocheting into like a front loop only after you fasten a part off, and it's just always difficult, but the end result is really cute. There's obviously a bunch of color changes in the face, and then the color changes for the back. So there's a good amount of color changes throughout, but he comes out so adorable. So this was for the custom order. Again, this is from Jenny Loopy Doo. He comes out to probably about like 9 inches or so. He's a small guy, but really adorable. And then I started on my last custom order for this week because I need to work on some pattern tests and some market prep. Ooh, I have a hair on my shirt. So I finished, once again, you're going to see a body, but I finished the body for this custom order. Can you tell what it's going to be? He's going to be a sloth. It's really cute. So if you watched my last video, I shared about how a couple visited my booth at the last market and they were looking at everything, and they shared with me that their nursery has a jungle theme with this really beautiful mural painted in it, and they asked me if I could make a sloth for them, and I can. So I'm really excited. He's turning out really cute. I'm trying to match the colors to complement the colors in the mural that the sloth is. So the girl is due, like, I feel like any day now. So I'm going to finish this today, and hopefully I can get this to them either before baby comes or right after as a sweet little welcome home. But I just think, I don't know, that always just warms my heart, I think, as a mom of 2 little kids. So I'll be finishing this tonight, and I can update you and let you know how it's going. So far, it's my first time doing this pattern. It's from Smoky Mountain something. It'll be linked in the description, and I'll try to remember to put it on the screen. But so far, it's been really quick, and they wanted it plushy. As you can tell, it's half double crochet, so I don't really like stuffing that because of the gap. So what I did is I put stuffing in a nylon knee-high. I then double it up just to give it some extra not protection, but you know, just so it holds it in really good. So it's turning out really well, and I'm excited to finish it and send them a picture. So I'll let you know how that's going once I finish it. Okay guys, here is a little car crochet. So I have unlocked a little bit of extra crochet time in my day, and that is like the 15 or so minutes I am sitting to wait to pick up my toddler from preschool. I think I've shared this with you guys on here before if you're not new, but I recently reduced my hours at my full-time job. I'm now working 30 hours a week so that my day ends earlier so I can pick up my son from preschool and spend a little bit of extra time with him. And it's just something that as a mom, I really wanted to be able to do. But I get off work at 2 and he gets out at like 2:35. And I try to get here as quickly as possible because then I can snag a good spot, because if you don't get a good spot, then you're waiting for spots to open up. And if you have a toddler, you know that they're just expecting you to be there at the very moment that they're allowed to be dismissed. Anyways, I thought in between sharing with you guys about my custom orders and stuff that I'm working on, I would share about something else that I am working on, which is what I am making right now. I started working with this creator called Citizens Crochet. Her name is, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it wrong. It's either Ava or Ava. I think it's Ava. So she owns a crochet business, and she also designs patterns. And I guess in a way it's like a crochet collective. So she hires crocheters from across Massachusetts to make plushies using her patterns, and then she sells them at markets that she attends. And each one has like a little tag on it, and it has her like face that it's like a caricature of our face, and it says, you know, created in Massachusetts by me, Shannon. So it's not like she's selling what we're making as if it were something she made. Like, the whole point is that it's like a collective of makers from Massachusetts. So I've been doing that for the last couple of months. I have like a certain amount of a plushie that I make, like a quota that I'm making per week, and then I do like monthly shipments. And it's just been another nice way for me to support my small business and this income stream of mine. And it's been really nice. It's a nice group of people. The pattern that I make, I have it memorized. As you can tell, I'm just going away right now and doing it. So in addition to everything else that I share about that I've been making, I've also been doing this. Compared to some of the other makers that are a part of it, like I do not make nearly as much, and that's because like I've just been busy. I've booked a really busy fall market season for myself. But yeah, I just thought I would share about it. It's a really cool company. She also makes like crochet kits and stuff, so you should check it out. Again, it's called Citizens Crochet. She's based out of like the Boston, Massachusetts area. I'm over on the other side of the state in Western Massachusetts. So yeah, while I'm sitting here in the car crocheting these things, I just thought I would share about that with you. And I just think it's a really cool concept of it being, you know, just makers from across our area taking part in this. All right, well, I'm going to hopefully finish this guy up. I have to see how much time I have left before my son gets out. And then tonight I'll be finishing up that sloth, and I will let you know how it goes and keep you updated along the way. Okay, I'm back again, and I had to show you my finished sloth. He is getting picked up tomorrow, so I wanted to come on here and show him. He is by Smoky Mountain Lily. I couldn't remember before. Shiloh the Sloth is the name, and I'm obsessed. He is so cute. Sorry if you hear my little toddler on the monitor. He's talking to himself to sleep. But I just love him. So I was trying to decide on a sloth pattern, and I very specifically wanted one where these where the dark brown is, where the eye patches are crocheted into the face, like it's part of the design rather than a piece that you then have to sew on. I just personally don't like how that looks, the like extra dimension. So I wanted it to be part of the design. He showed up. He's so cute. He's very fast. So I think from like head to toe, he's probably about 15, 16 inches, but like he has a small body and a small head. So he took as long as like a 12-inch kind of snuggler takes me to make. He took about an hour and a half, I would say. They wanted him to be plushy, so I mentioned this before. I did stuff him. He's made with half double crochets, so like I don't really like stuffing that because it can come through the seam. So I shared this already, but just in case you weren't listening, I put stuffing inside of like a knee-high stocking, knot it and wrap that around, and then I put another knee-high stocking around it, knot it and wrap that around, so it's very secure. But he's just so cute. He has his little slothy head and his big slothy arms and legs. There is the option in the pattern to add like embroidery right here for like a nail design, but this is going to a newborn, and I just didn't like the idea of like that long embroidery piece right here for a newborn playing with it. Like hypothetically they could get their finger caught under it or something. So, and I don't think it's necessary. Like he's so cute. Look at his little tail. And I'll put some pictures here. I had a little photo shoot with him on this like wooden ladder that I have, like laying on his little arms. Like how adorable. So I'm obsessed. I finished him. This was something that someone ordered at my market last week. They live really close to me, so they're gonna pick him up. I'm definitely making another. I made him with Bernat Baby Sand, Bernat Whipped Cream for the light white color, and then Premier Basic Chenille Caramel for the dark brown. I embroidered his nose. I've been very into embroidering noses with I Love This Cotton rather than like another blanket yarn, and then I use I Love This Cotton to embroider my eyes. So now I am going to start working on one of the 2 pattern tests that I need to get done this weekend, as well as starting to market prep and working on more of my stuff for Citizens Crochet. Lots of stuff going on, but I am starting on Jingles by Neutral Knots. He is one of her holiday patterns that is releasing soon. She has Jingles the Santa, Gumdrop the Gingerbread Man, and Grumps the Grinch. So I am going to start working on him tonight. I just ordered some white fuzzy yarn to be able to make like the Santa beard fuzzy, and it just arrived while I was out picking up my kids from school. So I am going to get into that right now. Okay, it's getting late, and it's definitely my bedtime. I'm talking a little low. I don't know why, because like nobody can hear me upstairs. If you can't hear, we have a sound machine in our hallway upstairs because our boys' rooms are close to each other, and their rooms are all the way in the back of the stairs. Anyways, it's nighttime, so I just feel like talking quietly, but I finished Jingles from Neutral Knots. He is so cute. He is the perfect market pattern. I need to weave in my ends from tacking my hat down. I haven't decided how far down I want it to go. But anyways, he took me, well, I had eye embroidery struggles tonight, and that's on me. But he took me about like an hour and a half, and he's just the perfect size. He's just so cute. Look at his little belly and his feet. I decided to use faux fur, but he would look so cute just with like white details too. And like the beard, the way that she has it, like if you're just using regular yarn, it looks so nice on the pattern. Like it's going back and forth in rows and just looks really nice. I don't know. I just love him. I love the body style that Neutral Knots does with her legs being tacked in. He's adorable. And you guys might remember that I said that I was helping with like a very early pre-test, and that was for Jess at Neutral Knots. I did not pre-test Jingles, but I did pre-test Gumdrop, the Gingerbread Man, and Grumps, who is a Grinch. And those are also perfect market makes. They both also take about an hour and a half, if not slightly less. This guy's a little longer to do because of his hat and stuff, and his beard. So he just has some extra details to him. But they're so cute and so quick. And I'll have to try to remember to film them because they're in the other room right now. Or I'll just put like a picture up here. Because the pattern should be out by the time I post this. Anyways, they're so cute. I love them so much. And again, so quick, so perfect for markets, and just such a nice size. I feel like this is very commonly the size that people get. Also, I did not stuff his neck well. Look at him. Oh, I need to tack his neck down. That was a total fail on my part. I did not stuff his neck well. I don't know the exact size of him, but I don't know. He's between 10 to 12 inches. I think that's a good estimate. So I'm done with him. I need to try to remember to show you guys Gumdrop and Grumps. And then the next pattern that I'm going to start testing is for Moon Sprouts. It's her Snowman pattern. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. That's another designer. I just love her style. It's so unique. And I just think it'll look really cute with these guys. So definitely getting ready for Christmas stuff early. I don't think I'll bring this to my early October markets, but maybe the mid-October one, when it starts to cool down a little bit. But it's 10:15. I need to take the dog out, and I'm pointing at him. He's sleeping over there. And I need to give him his medicine, and then I need to clean up my crochet mess. I'm like surrounded by yarn and stuff, and get ready for bed. So I will keep you updated as I go. It's Friday night. I'm gonna probably film this through the weekend as long as things don't get too crazy with my kids. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys soon. Good morning. Well, it's good morning for me. If you can't tell by my morning voice, this is like the first time I've uttered words since I woke up. I let myself sleep in this morning, and for me, that was sleeping until 5:30. I normally get up at 5, but I started on, it's getting stuck, my Snowman pattern test for moon sprouts. The body's already looking so cute. I ran out of polyfill downstairs, so I'm gonna have to pause on him, her, I don't know yet. I have to decide what color hat I'm gonna make. That will probably determine if it's gonna be more girly or more boy-y. So I'm gonna pause on that. Also, I need to get my kids up soon. It is 6:42. So this is pretty quick. So I made the 2 snowman arms and almost finished the body in less than an hour, I would say. So I'm getting pretty close to being done with the snowman part itself, and then he has this really cute hat to wear. So I'll probably pick this up during nap time today, but I wanted to check in, give a little morning update, really trying to make this a vlog. I always try to film throughout the week, and then I leave y'all hanging. And then I have like a really long video just updating you on the rest of the week. So I feel like so far I've been good. So I will update you on Mr. Snowman when I finish him. My youngest has gymnastics this morning, and then my older toddler has soccer right after. At gymnastics, I'll be sitting with my older toddler, and I think I'm gonna bring some of my things I need to make for the Citizens Crochet stuff that I do because they're really easy. But that's my plan for this morning. I'll check back in with you guys. Well, for you, it'll be very shortly. Maybe I'll try to get some clips of our morning if it's not too chaotic, but my kids are almost 4 and almost 2, so our life is always chaotic. So we'll see. Okay, so this weekend got really busy with kid stuff. It's Sunday night. I filmed those last couple of clips on my kids' soccer practice with my littlest because I was just running around, and I said I was going to try to get some clips, so I was like, I'll just get a little bit. Anyways, before I end this video, I wanted to show you my finished snowman. This was a pattern test for moon sprouts. And sorry the lighting's so bad. It's like almost 8 p.m. because life was lifing. Toddler life was lifing. But hopefully you can see her okay. My camera's struggling to focus, but she's so cute. So she's cute without the hat. I gave her little iceberg blue eyes, and I used this, what was it called? Oh, I don't have the label, but it's like a Premier. It's their size 7 yarn. It's just like this polka dotty one. I've had it forever. I got it when I first started crocheting and didn't know the difference between 7 and 6, and I never make anything in 7, but it worked for these buttons. And then the pattern comes with the pattern for the hat, which is so cute, and I gave her a little fluffy, I just used fuzzy yarn to make that. And then I thought the purple complemented the button so well, but it's such a cute pattern. She's such a nice size. This will also be a really good market make. It took me a little bit longer than the Santa I showed earlier. Just there's so many rounds in the head, and the head is proportionally bigger than the body, but I think that's what makes it so adorable. But I'm definitely going to make more. Worsted weight yarn is not my best friend, so this took me a long time. So I think I might try to adapt the hat pattern and use like either a size 5 or even a size 6 blanket yarn to make the hat and just do like less rows and stuff. But yeah, she's super cute. That's all I have for you this week. I'm going to be shifting gears to market prep because I have a market in 2 weeks. I think my next video, I did a video of $15 and under makes, and you guys really liked that. So I have to make some more of those things that sold well, but I think I'm going to do like my next video as like $20 and under makes. I have a couple of new things I'm going to try for my market. It's a family friendly event, so I'm feeling like 20 and under is going to be the sweet spot price range. And it's also October. I feel like my higher priced items will sell better the closer we get to the holidays and when people are looking for gifts. So that's my plan for my next video. We'll see if that's what happens, but I'm going to get going. I'm going to change into my comfy clothes and get crocheting. But before I go, pause what you're doing. Write down the row you're on, the stitch you're on. Stop washing the dishes, whatever it is. And make sure you like this video, subscribe, and in the comments below, let's leave a little snowman emoji if you made it to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, love chatting with you guys in the comments, and I enjoy making these videos for you. Liking, subscribing, and commenting do wonders for growing my channel, and I just hope to continue to grow this as a part of my small business. So thank you in advance for doing all those things, and I will catch you next time.